separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis. But the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out in the first quarter. Reese?
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. And the Ducks headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Oregon State's offense will go on the attack first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Caught. Across the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll try to get to the marker himself. There he goes. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. In the backfield, it's Butler. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We'll have a stoppage here as there is a Beaver down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. He'll set up to throw. Moving out to the right. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ducks offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Nowhere to go.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Looking to throw, it's Duggan. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Ducks want to crank the tempo. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Rush is on, and he avoids the sack.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Tight end now in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle that, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Left side, it's Johnson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll give it on the counter. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oregon!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He's got it. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Line getting set on second down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The run inside. It's Upshaw. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. The Beavers want to move quickly. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Beavers with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Beavers are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Beavers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Keeps it himself. Touchdown, Beavers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Number 38, set to kick this one.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Quick give. It's Griffin. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Firing to the right, complete. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Racing to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Hits inside. It's Glass. Got the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Oh, pressure's coming. And they got it. We'll have a stoppage here as there is a Beaver down on the field. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. He's looking downfield to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Beavers will call on their punt team.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Makes the catch. It's Hampton. Flying out to the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Guys?
I'll be keeping an eye on that one for us. Did the work himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for it.
I think it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about, but
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On the move. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Duggan. Extending the play. Oh, he's got some space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Lost to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one off into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right side, it's Butler. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here. We join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with Coach Dan Lanning at the half. Coach pointed out in the locker room that with these big rivalry games, momentum can shift. Even though they've gotten off to a great start here, even though they did win this same game last year, this is a new moment, a new focus, and a new intensity coming out of the locker room. I'll keep you posted on how things feel down here on the field in this big rivalry matchup. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The give on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. And the offense says, thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Tells the run, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Griffin. Gain of 8, it's now 3rd and 2.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Out wide right, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Ducks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Hands it off. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, and I think 30 short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
In traffic, it's Upshaw.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll move the tight end. He wants to throw it again. He's going to run it. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. And the Beavers have this offense rolling. Sells to run, looking to pass. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Breaks into the open. The 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the number one thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
Find space. It's Glass.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Between the hashes, it's Bowers. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Beavers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Drops back on 1st down. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Making the adjustment. Running inside. It's Glass. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Snapped on 4th down. He fires to the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Ollie, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, Coach...
He's loose on the right. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Oregon. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First play of this drive. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Second down, gonna throw it. Going downfield for the big play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Beavers line up to punt it away. Trying to get started. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. As we check in with Holly.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Duggan. Looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Leaping grab for a big gain. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. Here's a little, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the point after is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now they'll run it to the right here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Handoff again. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back's got it on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Trying to take it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. got it behind the line. It's Gresham. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Webb. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped right there. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the boot, looking for his man. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart, understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Glass. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards.
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the return, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's got the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That's going to do it for us here.